I'm your gay movie geek, and here are 5 fantastic queer films to watch on Netflix right now. The global smash hit Wednesday has introduced an entire new generation to the Addams Family. But if you're a millennial, I'm sure you watched the Addams Family movies in the 90s. Don't get me wrong, the first one is great, but Addams Family Values, the sequel, is next level. Now, I know if you've probably seen the film, you're probably thinking, how is Addams Family a queer movie? I think the character of Debbie may be one of the greatest comedic villains of all time. I mean, she is camper than a drag queen on a float at Pride. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, but I think she should have been nominated for an Oscar for the role. I Care a Lot didn't make the biggest splash when it first arrived on Netflix a couple of years ago, but that doesn't mean that it isn't a great movie. The plot centers around a ruthless power lesbian who uses legal guardian loopholes to dupe seniors out of their money. This is a pitch black comedy. It is wicked, but it is so entertaining, and Rosamund Pike delivers. I mean, if you liked her in Gone Girl, you will love her in this movie. You've also got a great performance from Peter Dinklage and queer favourite Diane Wiest. Now, this one may be a little bit obvious, but it may have been a long time since you've seen 2005's Brokeback Mountain, the gay/bisexual cowboy movie that everyone fell in love with. The film's directed by Ang Lee and features straight actors Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger, and I can't help but thinking that if Gus Van Sant, the legendary queer director, who was originally meant to direct the project, if he had stayed on, what that movie could have been like. But still, I have to give it props for really delivering on a great gay love story in a mainstream movie. Also, the female supporting cast is insane. Michelle Williams, Anne Hathaway, Anna Faris, Linda Cardellini. I mean, it's worth watching just for them alone. Other People is a beautifully crafted comedic drama that centers on a gay man and his relationship with his mother. Jesse Plemons plays a gay man from New York City who moves back home to take care of his mother when she gets sick. And his mother is played by none other than the Molly Shannon. I mean, she can do anything. And I love seeing her in a more dramatic role, but don't get me wrong, this movie is not all tears. There is plenty of laughs along the way. It pulls at the heartstrings, but you ultimately leave just feeling better for having watched it. Alex Strangelove is the underrated queer teen movie that Love Simon wishes it could be. It's a refreshing take on teen sexuality. It has a distinct style and a very witty sense of humor, and the two leads have great chemistry, and I can guarantee you will not be disappointed watching this movie. Let me know what you think about my recommendations, and let me know what you want me to recommend next.